welcome back to another video. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Mr. Blackhammer 2023. 2021. Now, I'm doing a WWE Monday Night Raw review on March 20th. Now, the reason why I'm doing this review because I didn't do it yesterday or on Monday night. I might have to do a review to go through what happened on Monday night this week, and to let you guys know the news and rumors of what's going on in WWE. We will talk about NXT and AEW, and I will talk about major plans, major swerves at WrestleMania 39 this year. As you all know, that WrestleMania 2 weeks away. I think it's next week. That's 2 more weeks. Now today's Wednesday that I'm doing this video, and tonight is AEW comes on at 8. It's like 4 hours away. Now last night was NXT. They are setting up NXT stand and deliver. Now we can't wait for that. So now after Monday Night Raw, that was 2 days ago. These are the matches that were on Monday Night Raw. Monday Night Raw sucked. The show was boring. It was pretty much a waste of time. The past few weeks, Monday Night Raw have been terrible. It hasn't been that great. It's been awful. The show does not feel the same. The only thing that was interesting was the entire Bloodline storyline. The opening of the show, we had the Usos, Kevin Owens, and Sami Zayn. They come out. They challenge the Usos for the Undisputed Tag Team titles at WrestleMania. It's now been confirmed. It's happening. As I said, this is one of the better storylines. It's been long-term booking. They've been building to it for like a few months or almost a year now. And I do agree with some people, like JT from New York, Salamander, and others. This is the hottest feud in WWE right now. One of the biggest storylines. Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens are over, especially Sami Zayn. And I think this match should main event night one. I'm not sure if it will. Now most of us don't think that it confirmed, but there are speculations and reports, even by Dave Meltzer, by saying that maybe the Usos and Owens and Zayn might main event night one, because it's the most hottest feud. So yeah, I thought it was great. After that, we had Austin Theory defeat Montez Ford in a pretty good match, decent match. I think Montez Ford is ready for a single star. This match with Theory was pretty good. Now, I'm not gonna do it. I'm just gonna go through all the winners. Austin Theory won. Austin Theory is the US champion. He had to win to look strong for a match with John Cena. I wonder if we'll see John Cena on the Go Home show at Monday Night Raw. Because John Cena only made one appearance in this build. So, yeah. Austin Theory defeated Montez Ford. He cut a decent promo about on John Cena. And yeah. After that, we had Omos versus Ali in a 2-minute squash match. Dolph Ziggler was out there at ringside watching. They are setting up a Dolph Ziggler and Ali tag team or something. I don't know. Now, as you guys know, that yeah, so Omos won this match. Don't care the match for 2 minutes. Ali's a great wrestler, and I feel bad for him. Got squashed by Omos. Now, next week on the Go Home show, Monday Night Raw for WrestleMania, is Brock Lesnar and Omos are weigh-in. Yeah, they're doing a weigh-in, and they hyped up a 3-minute promo package for it. Oh man, I cannot wait. This is your bathroom break. Lesnar and Omos at WrestleMania. I cannot wait to talk about that match. Now, I just want to let y'all know that next week I will be doing a WrestleMania 39 previews and predictions. Maybe on Thursday. Maybe on Thursday. Yeah. Yeah, I think on Thursday or Friday. I don't know. I'll let y'all know. Um, I'm I think I will do a SmackDown review, and I will do the Monday Night Raw Go Home show and the SmackDown Go Home show. Cause I think it's time for me to start doing these reviews every single week instead of just waiting. So yeah, yeah. So as I was saying, Omos won that match. We also got Rhea Ripley and Bayley in a pretty good match. This is a pretty good match. Becky Lynch, Trish Stratus, and Lita came out to help Rhea deal with damage control at ringside. It was a pretty good match. Of course, Rhea Ripley gonna win. She has to look strong for a match with Charlotte. Um, I said it before, and I agree with JD from New York saying that can we break up damage control? Damage control is dead. They're buried. No one cares about them. They get no reaction. They have no momentum. If I were you, I'd just split Bayley away from Io and Dakota, and have them go separate, and give them singles at. Have Bayley turn babyface. I don't know, because damage control sucks. Uh, we we did get a Chad Gable versus I'm sorry, a Chad Gable versus Ricochet match. Now they are teasing a Otis and Chad Gable split. Otis going with the match of the male models. It will tease them on that Raw. They are planting the seed for that. And yeah, so I don't know when that can happen. It might happen in WrestleMania. I'm not sure. Oh, and in case you guys are wondering, um, they did announce a Fatal 4-Way Tag Team match for WrestleMania with the Alpha Academy, the Viking Raiders, the Street Profits, and Braun Strowman and Ricochet. This match is a nothing match with no date and nothing on the line. It's your bathroom break. It's your for a filler. It's just to get everyone on the show, which I hate, by the way. But the reason why, because there've been a lot of changes to WrestleMania. As you guys know, Bobby Lashley and Bray Wyatt. Most of us don't know if that match is gonna happen. Bray Wyatt been off TV. Bobby Lashley been off TV. Bray Wyatt had some sort of illness that he hadn't been on TV. He hadn't been on house shows. So he might get pulled from WrestleMania, and Bobby Lashley might get off WrestleMania. All right. Yeah. 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 So Chad Gable won that match, and then we had this match: Bianca Belair and Asuka versus Carmella and Chelsea Green. But Chelsea Green's not on this game, so I had you Ken Lorray. There was a boring tag team match that wasn't that good. This tag team match was terrible, and it wasn't that good. The build to Asuka and Bianca been terrible. It's been shit. It's been awful. Now, I'm sure the match is gonna be good, but the build sucks. First of all, the build has been almost, it's been nothing but stare down, interactions, and face off, and that's it. Then we had the tag team. Can they coexist? Bianca and Asuka win, and then Asuka attacked Bianca Belair from behind. Is Asuka a heel or a babyface? I don't know. Nor do I care. I cannot wait till we get to WrestleMania. And then we had Seth Rollins and Logan Paul in this brawl. We had this Logan Paul, this show or whatever, called the Impulsive TV show, and him and Seth Rollins came out and they had a brawl. The build had been alright. It should be a great match. I think Seth Rollins should win because I think that he deserves it. And then the main event segment of the show was the main event segment of the show was actually I forgot. We did get Dominic beating Johnny Gargano on Monday Night Raw, and that was it. And Dominic cut a promo saying he'll be on SmackDown, because SmackDown this week is in Las Vegas, and Rey Mysterio's family gonna be there. His mom, his daughter gonna be there, and Dominic he still wants to challenge Rey Mysterio. It looked like they're holding it off until probably on the go home show of SmackDown, since the Hall of Fame's after SmackDown. I I think they are waiting. So as I was saying, the main event segment Monday Night Raw with Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns. I thought they had a great a great promo between these two with Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns. I still peaked my decision, and I know Salamander and JD from New York and Good Mic Work Commentary all say the same thing. I don't think Cody Rhodes. Now do we think that Cody Rhodes is the guy? Absolutely. Do we think he's a winner? No. Just based on the story and what's being told, and with all the teases and the foreshadowing, I think that Roman Reigns should retain and reach through a thousand days, and have Cody Rhodes build himself up and struggle more and win at SummerSlam. Now these two had a great promo. This was a classic promo. Now the way how now the ending, they did have Solo Sikoa out there. Cody was saying that when he beats Roman Reigns, his family will leave him, Jimmy and Jay will leave him, Solo will leave him. He also said that Solo's not ready, and the crowd would chant, Solo, you're not ready. He also said that Paul Heyman will go back and being an advocate. He's trying to get inside Reigns' head. So, yeah. And, so yeah. Okay. Okay, so here's, I actually don't know what match is on the card. I think I do know. Well, for SmackDown this Friday, we have Cody Rhodes versus Ludwig Kaiser in a match. Yes, they do have that match. So, this is also a match that will be on the card. That's one of the matches that were announced for SmackDown. So, yeah. Alright. Since I talked about Monday Night Raw and SmackDown, I might well go to what happened on NXT. There are a few other things that I think I was supposed to talk about. Now, Monday Night Raw, Bray Wyatt, as y'all know, that AEW is expected to add a third TV show. I'm not sure if I talked about this. Actually, wait a minute, hold on. My bad, I was supposed to talk about the NXT. Yeah. So, alright, so, last night on NXT we had, now we know that Braun Breaker and Carmelo Hayes, their match is official for NXT Night and for NXT Stand and Deliver. They teamed up and they took down Pretty Deadly in a tag team match. Wes Lee, who is the North American champion, he has the Dragunov and JD McDuckin to the NXT Stand and Deliver in a triple threat match that's happening. Hank Walker is ready to keep evolving. Chase Yu and Siakam to face off at NXT Stand and Deliver with high stakes. Now, we do have, as you guys know, that last week, no, I think it was 2 weeks ago, where you guys know that, Roxanne Perez was injured. She had to relinquish the title, and now we have to make a tournament to see who can get the opportunity. Well, actually, there's a tournament to see, I guess, who's gonna be champion, who's gonna face it. I don't know. It's been a while since I watched NXT. I didn't watch it that much, but I'm just showing you what happened. Now, the other big thing on NXT is that Johnny Gargano, well, he's on NXT for some reason. He challenged Grayson Waller to an unsanctioned match at NXT Stand and Deliver. Now, Johnny Gargano hasn't really done anything on Monday Night Raw. He's been pretty much non-existent. He even been like shit. Terrible entrance, comes out to no reaction. He hadn't done anything. He's still paired with Death Illumin, and I think that they should break up. Now he's on NXT, he's getting TV time, and he's doing something. But that's pretty much it. Yeah. Alright, so, as I was saying, um, as y'all know that, Goldberg, yes, Bill Goldberg, it's been reported by Fightful, by the Wrestle Votes, and Dave Meltzer, and Denise Salcedo. Goldberg is reportedly a free agent after his W contract expired. Yeah, so Goldberg now a free agent. Um, who knows where he's gonna go? Thank God, because WWE does not owe Goldberg anything. Goldberg don't owe WWE shit. Goldberg, please stay retired and go away. Get the hell out of here. Now, the other thing is that Stone Cold said that WWE had not contacted him regarding WrestleMania 39. We also got another Hall of Fame inductee, Andy Kamen. Now, there's also some report that the first referee will be inducted in the Hall of Fame this year, which is very surprising. I wonder who that's gonna be. Update on Bray Wyatt and his WrestleMania match. Okay. Now, the other thing I want to talk about was 2 days ago on off the script. Tony Khan under fire. Politics to ruin the WrestleMania main event. Now, we don't know what kind of main event night one. Night two, we know gonna be Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns, because Reigns have both titles, and that's the biggest attraction match. That's your main event. Now, the other thing I want to talk about is that, as you guys know, the criticism of Tony Khan's dream match. Tony Khan had come under fire this week for booking a dream match between El Hijo someone and Kenny Omega on AEW Dynamite. But why? Major reason why he booked this match and what people may or may not be thinking. Also, the WrestleMania 39 Night 1 main event may be jeopardized because of backstage politics. And why the decision is easy on what the main event athlete should be. Here's a hint. It should not be Charlotte Flair or Rhea Ripley. Triple H also won 2 world championships by the time we get to SummerSlam, and why he had a thought of getting rid of the WWE Universal Championship when he took over WWE Creative. I think they're planting seeds and they're teasing that, okay, is Roman Reigns gonna be champion? Now the Cody Rhodes win, and does he drop one of those titles? Does he relinquish one of those titles? Or does he win both titles and retire the Universal title and just keep the WWE title? And then we have to find out, okay, now we need a title on SmackDown because SmackDown needs one. I don't know. I'm curious what can happen at WrestleMania. But if Roman Reigns keep both titles, it makes no sense for him to relinquish one or retire one. Or maybe he shouldn't. I don't know. Now, there's also some other updates. WWE could be heading toward more budget cut. FTR had decided on what the next move will be. How does Triple H plan to split two world championships? And the other thing is that Big E returning for WrestleMania 39. Now Big E been out for a whole year because of a broken neck. Last year in March, he broke his neck. Cause Riz Holland gave him a suplex. He landed the one way and he broke his neck. And he been out for an entire year. He hasn't been back since. Now hopefully Big E come back. Hopefully he's alright and he's healthy. It's been a while since we've seen Big E. It's like you've forgotten he was on the show. Now the other thing that there's major update on Randy Orton WWE return and Davey Richard. Now as you guys know, Randy Orton he's also been out for with a back injury for an entire year. Last time he wrestled was on SmackDown on May, I think it was on May 20 something, I forgot. But RK Bro lost the tag team title to the Usos, and Roman Reigns and the Bloodline took them out. And Randy Orton was injured during that match. Yes, he had a back injury that was bothering him. He had to get surgery. He'd been out for an entire year. Matt Riddle been out. Tommaso Ciampa been out. AJ Styles had been out. There were a few good injuries, by the way. Hopefully they come back. Maybe on the Y after Mania. Hopefully. Now the other thing I want to talk about is Davey Richards retires from pro wrestling. AEW House Rules is a major disappointment. Update on Jay White getting closer to signing with WWE or AEW. I think we all know how that's gonna work. Now the other news I'm gonna talk about is AEW talent unhappy. Vince and WWE Creative, LA Knight versus Stone Cold. Now there were 5 days ago on the report that AEW talent wants out, and also Triple H doesn't think that Gunther is ready for a world title. Gunther is ready. AEW talent supposedly wants out after Darby Allin promo on AEW Dynamite. Last night got a little too real. It's exposing some on the main roster on AEW may not want to be there, but instead go back to WWE. Why would this allow to be said? Is there any truth to it? Why leadership and AEW continue to be a problem? Also, the story of Vince McMahon seems to be happening weekly now, as news of him being backstage last week during Monday Night Raw continuing to talk about it. Dave Meltzer reported that there is more to the story that WWE doesn't want you to know. Sports Illustrated reported that the same thing, but cleverly tried to cover up the story and deny any Vince McMahon involvement. Also, Triple H, he loves Gunther, but claims he isn't ready for a major match with Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania. What I believe Triple H is waiting for, and what Triple H is trying to say. Now, the other thing is that now there are plans to have Triple H give Pete Dunne his name back. So probably in a few months that Butts will no longer be his name. Pete Dunne will be the name. No more Butts, thank God. It's been about a year now since Butts has been on the main roster, but it's been reported that Triple H will give his name back. Probably when the storyline is right and when we see it, because Pete Dunne is wearing the attire and he had the hair. Now we gotta do and get rid of the name because Butts is not getting over, and he been off TV the past few weeks. That's probably why we haven't seen him, because now they're gonna reinvent him. Now the other news is that the concern for Roxanne Perez on NXT, the Hall of Fame 2023 new for WWE at the Great Musa, is the latest inductee. Also, Riz Holland received an internet threat for breaking Big E's neck 1 year later. I don't know why. It was an accident. He didn't mean to do it. It was a bot. Also, LA Knight to receive major push of a Steve Austin WrestleMania 39 rumor. which is not happening. Even though I think LA Knight is great and should be on WrestleMania, LA Knight deserves better after what happened at the Royal Rumble with the whole thing with Bray Wyatt. And LA Knight had been on a losing streak. He hadn't really done much anything. Also, the Bella Twins are no longer with WWE. Changed their name, abandoned the Bella name. Now, it's been reported that the Bray Wyatt versus Bobby Lashley match is still on for WrestleMania. We are just waiting for one of these two to show up and possibly see it on the calendar of the match. Yeah. So as I said, so I think that's about it. I think that's all the news and rumors. Is that it or is there more? So I think that's all the news and rumors I can say. Um Now they've raised tensions surrounding the Universal Championship match at WrestleMania to a new level. I will do a SmackDown review to interview SmackDown, and I will do the Go Home show of WrestleMania and SmackDown next week. I will give my predictions on what I think it's going to happen. But yeah, until then, I will see y'all next time. Thank you for the support. Hit that like button. Leave a comment. Please subscribe to my channel. Until next time.